feminine, let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are this spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Let us see what spirit has to say to our feminines. What are the messages for feminine? See what your masculine is thinking, what they would like for you to know. What's in their heart space, but they're afraid to say. Let's unblock those throat chakras. Unblock those heart chakras. All right. Let us see. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. I always knew there was something different about you. So you stand out. Okay. Period. My higher self is with you every single day. Okay. I don't even want to say too much about that. You just stand out. All right. My higher self is with you every single day. I want to come into alignment with you. Okay. So this person could have sensed that the two of you were off. Something was off. If you were distant or anything like that, like we've been mentioning in a lot of our more recent readings, it could have been because you were protecting your energy. And speaking of heart space, you know, protecting your heart space. So this person feels like, you know, whatever distortion, etc., could have been around them, because we picked that up recently as well. They're ridding themselves of that because, again, they want to come into alignment with you. They always knew there was something different about you, that divine energy. Okay. Without you in my life, I feel so lost. See, because the divine energy is our guidance. So when that divine energy is not present, they feel like they're lost. But it's, you know, it's within them. They just have to unlock that heart chakra. Okay. Nothing will ever keep us apart. Yeah, and I kept seeing the infinity symbol. All right. In my third eye this morning, my mind's eye, kept seeing it, kept seeing it, kept seeing it. All right. So, yeah. This person is definitely feeling like no matter what, no matter who, hell, high water, honey, nothing will ever keep the two of you apart. Okay. I can't stop thinking about you. I can't stop thinking about the things you do when you're making me and I'm freaking you. I feel like, you know, I'm always with you in spirit. Yeah, this person is literally always with you. Okay, whether their physical body is there or not, this person is always present. Clearly, my higher self is with you every single day. I'm always with you in spirit. What's here? You are the love of my life in every lifetime. That's why. So in every lifetime, in every dimension, you know, in every which way. Y'all almost said on every platform. That's kind of what the dimensions are like. Think of them like platforms. And every platform, y'all together, you know. You don't say you, well, shoot, some people do, you know, be like on one platform, they in a relationship, or another platform, they single. No, y'all together in every reality. Okay, that's what I'm getting from that. Let us see here. Let's get some more. Long haul and puzzled. Some of you could have been confused as to if this person was truly invested. Were they in it for the long haul? This person could have had some toxic masculinity going on with them. Okay, I just saw that. Let us see. You know, I look like this. This what I own. This what I make every year. So people should love me. They should fall at my feet. Everybody wants to be with me. That type of thing. You doing those things makes your feminine proud, I'm sure. You know, she's extremely proud of you. Congratulations for all of your accomplishments and all of that. But that doesn't mean she should fall at your feet. Okay. Feminine has a whole bunch of accomplishments of her own. Are you falling at her feet? You know, like, what are we talking about here? We should just be able to respect each other in love. That's it. So it could have been something like that going on. Maybe they were used to that. You weren't giving them that energy. Okay. They could have had a lot of karmics around them. And so they try to keep something low with you. And you said skirt. Okay. Something like that. That's not in alignment with your energy. Even though the two of you are in alignment in a lot of ways. You know, the way they was trying to move about it is not your energy. But when it comes to those kinks and all the stuff that y'all like. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Because that keeps coming up in our readings too. They're realizing how important you are to them. You have an essential role in their life. You're irreplaceable. That's how they feel. This person is realizing, uh-oh, I can't replace this one. You know, so they may come in and try to show you a whole bunch of love and affection out of nowhere all at once. And you're like, where's all this coming from? You know, but it's because they're unlocking their throat and their heart. So all this stuff that they feel, all these emotions that they've been trying to bury down and hide from you and everybody else in the world, oh, all that's about to come up. All of it. Okay? All of it. That's how, you know, it's coming out here. So, child, let us see. What are the messages for feminine? Sis said, I'm over it. All right, not having it, frustrated. Child, I think they not having this separation, I'll be honest with you. Okay? Yeah, they want to reconcile. C squad, reconciliation, soul tribe, close friends. This person could have been in codependent relationships, or they could have had some unhealthy attachments. In some way, they felt weighed down. All right, but they're fed up. They want reconciliation with you. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, I'm going to switch this around because the order that it goes in. Yeah, it's like they were in a really dark place. You see this energy here? But it's like you only done when you really done. It's when you get fed up that you're done. You know, that type of thing. So perhaps they had to become fed up. All right. They had to see. Yeah, spilling the beans, revealing the secrets, cats out of the bag, untrustworthy. They had to realize that some people around them just not trustworthy. And who truly is. Okay. Happiness, joy, healing. Look at that face. It's like not only do you have a face that they feel like, oh, you would trust that person. No, but your energy, your personality, you know, the way you treated them thus far, all of that shows them that they can trust you. Okay, they always have a good time with you. You're always in a good mood, regardless of what you're going through, you know. And now I can't say always in a good mood. I'll say this. You know how to transmute the energy. I'll say that because none of us is always in a good mood. Sometimes, you know, something going to happen. You're like, oh my gosh, you know. But the thing is not to allow yourself to stay in that mood for too long, you know. So I feel like you know how to transmute stuff for real. They admire that. Yeah, honeymooning. They have love on the brain. It says talking often and feeling all the feels. Yeah, they're feeling all the feels. They can't stop thinking about you. The people around them are untrustworthy and they have receipts and proof of this. Evidence. Guilty as charged, exposed. They have proof of this. Okay. So not only are the two of you lovers, right? But they feel like you're from the same soul tribe. You're close friends. They can trust you, you know. They know this. You can trust them. That's what's coming up. With other people around them, they feel like they have to tiptoe or people tiptoeing around them. You don't do that. You're just yourself. You know. Like, this is me. Like, on that card, she looked like she laughing about loud as I don't know what. And, you know, to some people, it might be a little bit annoying. But that's you doing you, being you. To them, they love it. Okay? They don't find nothing about you annoying. They love it all. Like, you might, you know, bust out laughing. Like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. They like, no, you good. I love it. Like, your laugh makes them laugh. Or your smile makes them smile. You know? Like, you're just that type of person. That's how they feel about you. They absolutely love you. Here we have new boo. Okay? It says new love. Learning each other. Flirtations. They love flirting with you. Okay? They love flirting with you. Okay. They love to make you smile, like I said, because they really enjoy seeing you smile, hearing you laugh, things like that. This person, they feel like the closer the two of you get, the more they learn about you, the more they fall in love with you. You know, that type of thing. It's not like, oh, the closer I get to you, the more I find out, the less I like you, the less attractive you become. No, you become more attractive to this person. The more they get to know you, the more they want to be around you. You know what I mean? Lift off. It's like, yeah, those feelings I had, oh yeah, they're definitely progressing forward. That's what it says. Okay, lift off. Okay, 3, 2. I found this video yesterday, right, or something like this, and I thought that was so funny. This is like synchronicity right here. Okay, lift off, y'all. Okay, blast off. Okay, fast action. The wait is over. So if you've been waiting on reconciliation to happen with your person and wondering, like I said from the beginning, are they in it for the long haul? You could have been puzzled, you know. You're like, I don't know. I don't know if this person is really in it or what. Okay. Repo. Now, this could be those codependent, unhealthy attachments that they had. You know, they could have had a lot of contracts with those people. Karmic contracts usually include things like marriage, houses, children, excuse me, stuff like that. Okay, but it says default on payments, financially incapable, repossess assets. I'm not going to wish that on anybody, especially a person that's doing the work and wants to come into alignment with their person. You know what I'm saying? We're going to wish them all the best. I just feel like financially incapable is more so what applies here. Like, for example, you were wondering if this person was in it for the long haul because of what they were or not, what they were not investing into the connection, you know? And it could have been because they weren't able to. And do I say that to somebody that I love and I'm trying to impress? You know, yeah, if you out here being 1000% honest and transparent, but if you have a blocked throat chakra, okay, you might find that embarrassing. Or remember, they're surrounded by toxic, unhealthy attachments, people that only are into them for perhaps what they have, what they can do. So that's what they're used to. If I tell you what I don't have, you're not going to be interested in me. Why would you want to know what I don't have? You know, or something like that. That's where this person's coming from. Dirty money. So their money, you know, it could have came from a bad place. Again, the people around them, it's like they did their best. They did things in the upright. People around them could have been doing illegal things. Those illegal things getting them caught up, you know, and they have a lot to lose. But it's like, that's why you have to put yourself around other people that have things to lose because they're going to move accordingly. You know what I mean? It's like, nobody's out here trying to lose nothing. We all moving accordingly, right? But when you're around people that don't have nothing going on in life, nothing to lose, they don't care about nobody, nobody care about them, child, they don't give a darn, you know? It's like, why would you give a darn? Nobody cares, you don't care, okay? Yeah, the cleanse, they realizing, okay, I have to detox, I have to rid myself of these negative things, people, etc. As I said earlier, purification, purify myself, okay? Purify my energy. Yeah, they're getting ready for this union. They want to be in this for the long haul. You know, they're seeing what they need to see. Okay. Again, something like this came up in a reading I did last night. I'm actually going to post it today. So when you see this, you done already saw that. Okay. But anyway, it was mentioning not dismissing the red flags. Okay. Do not dismiss the red flags. Okay. So what do we mean by that? Okay. If we know that everything was one way 2 seconds ago, and then person comes back, and now that, like I said, they're throwing all this love, all this affection, that's love bombing. Where did all this come from? Okay, why is this going on? Don't just come in, give me the deets. Give me all the deets. Okay, don't just try to hop, skip, jump over here. Now you getting involved in something you ain't got no business being involved in. You understand? So get the details. Okay, get the details. This person is just realizing, you know, people around them, whatever they had going on, whoever they thought they could trust, not it. All right. The energy between you guys is hot. Okay. It says fuego, honey. It's intense passion. Things are heating up. Okay. It's hot. Hot, hot, hot. Okay. Feeling hot, hot, hot. It's a lot of passion. And this person is watching you, observing. Some of you may have your eye on them. All right. This person knows you're everything their heart has ever yearned for. That's how they feel, you know. So they're like, I'm not dismissing this, I'm not walking away from this. Okay. Underneath fuego, lucky break. Yeah, wow, yeah, key player. They feel fortunate to have you, girl. That's how they feel. Good fortune, good things coming, turning point. Okay. Important person, again, playing an essential role, irreplaceable. You're irreplaceable. Leveling up. They want to level up in your life. They want to be more. Okay. We was friends. All right. Be my boo. And then she got a ring on, you know. Let's keep leveling up together, you know. I feel like if this person had toxic masculinity, okay. Machismo, masculine pride, toxic masculinity, meeting manly expectations. Okay, this person could have previously ghosted you for that, you know. They had to get into a situation where they realized these ways about me are attracting certain energy to me. Yeah, I need to rid myself of this. Yeah. Okay, you could have come into this person's life to help them level up in every which way. Okay, and we're not talking about material things. Like, look, whatever's going on inside of you is going to be happening outside, okay? And you can definitely make it happen, especially if they're showing up as a King of Pentacles. They keep showing up as a King of Pentacles. So whatever they got before, they can get again. Yeah. Okay, they can do it again. It's not like it's one and done or two, you know, whatever. No, you can do it again, okay? And just do it the right way with the right person or the right people. All right, let's get some messages, y'all. Who has Cancerian placements? You or your boo? Somebody does. All right, and somebody has Piscean placements. All right. That's cute. That's cute. All right, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. The Knight of Swords. Rushing in to talk about new beginning, okay? The Devil rushing in to tell you about this, too. All right, this is, okay, like I said, don't dismiss the red flags. Take heed. Yeah, this person's coming in telling you what's going on. Page of Wands is a message. Ace of Cups is love. Yeah, they can't get you out of their head. Again, can't stop thinking about you. Infinity. I feel like they always going to think about you. The Lovers, yeah, your divine counterparts. So that makes sense. They're King of Coins. You're the Queen of Coins. Makes sense. Okay, so not only will you be able to do it again, masculines in the back of the back, but you'll do it right. Be strong, solid, and deeply rooted, honey. Okay. Have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, breaking free of those chains. Speaking to you. Getting through that cold wall of yours. Brick wall. All right. Yeah, of course, that wasn't in alignment. They want to come into alignment with you. If they were being super toxic and trying to project that energy onto you, child, you said, please. Okay, you just kept on laughing and smiling and staying high-spirited, full of joy, you know. It showed them, like, okay, clearly it's not feminine. Right. Feminine is over here minding her damn business. All right, King of Coins. So now they come back in, turtle, all slow toward their baby. Four of Swords, okay, because you're their peace of mind. Okay. Three of Cups. They want this reunion, as previously stated. The things that I already said, guys, I'm not going to drag out. We already said it. If I need to get any additional information on it, or etc., that's what I'll do. You know, there's some people that are very, very new to watching tarot readings, and so other times I'm going to be very, very descriptive, and, you know, all that's going to be very long-winded. But if we already said something 2-3 times, okay, so we got the Page of Swords and the Queen of Cups. They're watching their boo. You know, yearning for your energy. Queen of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, very independent, self-sufficient, extremely confident, very nurturing, loving, healing. Okay. Two of Wands, Eight of Swords. This person is in their head deciding, should I come in, should I not? You already know what you want to do it. You know what you want to do. You know you want reunion with your person. Do it. Okay. Queen of Cups. You're all that they're thinking about. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Like you're trapped in their head. So I'm guessing this is the karmic chains here. And now, see, they're worried about how you view them, what you think about them, stuff like that. Look at this card. And not only are they worried about it, the people that are around them are worried about it. Because these people could have did things to you or tried to intervene with this connection or different things like that. The Empress. But you, if I say you reign supreme, no, you reign Empress, honey. Okay? Five of Swords. Yeah, so somebody, you see, I just keep laughing. It's like the laughter card. I'm not trying to be funny, y'all. I promise you. So when y'all be in the comments like, boo, you so silly, girl. This what people in my life be saying too. If I say in my real life, like just not my real life. But like, that's what people in real time be saying too. But I be so serious, y'all. Like, you know, Five of Swords, they feel like they lost you. Ten of Wands, stressing. I don't think they lost you. I just think they need to speak up. Speak up, and not only speak up, but move. Okay, we have the Strength card here. Be bold, be courageous. Okay, Nine of Cups is get in their heart's desires with fulfillment. It's like, yeah, a closed mouth don't get fed. That's what I'm getting from this. Okay, and every time I see this card, I think of the girl from Brave. Okay, I love that movie. So, Seven of Wands, they want to stand up and fight for this connection because the Magician, they're aiming to pull you in, right? But a lot of you are not budging because you're High Priestess energy. So you feel when somebody is dabbling in your energy. I say this all the time, but apparently people think it's a joke. Or you know what it is, y'all? I think because so many people say they High Priestess energies and they really don't be High Priestess energies that when somebody really is, somebody like, whatever, you know, like, you don't know, whatever. Like, they think it's a joke. And then they're like, why this not working? It's not working because you pick up on it and you don't want it to work. You know what I mean? Or something like that. Yeah, we have the Ten of Cups and the Tower. You don't want it to work because the adjustments are necessary. You know, if you were to just come back the way this person wants you to, or, you know, float out of the, you know, back into their life and stuff, then what? What lesson did they learn when they were stuck in that toxic energy? What lesson would they learn if I get to stay in this toxic energy and deal with you. No, the thing is, if you want to deal with this Empress, as you see, who is covered here by spirit, then you're going to have to chill out with that toxic energy. You know, she's covered, she's protected from all of that. So if you want to be over Yandi, you know, it's just a certain energy that comes with it. Okay. So yeah, we have the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords, and they wanted to come out together. So the Three of Pentacles is about teamwork. It's about cooperation, being on the same page, right? Having one common goal, or however many common goals, and you know, right, that you share. And that Ten of Swords being betrayal, or just a person feeling like that. You know, like I said earlier, you having to question, is this person in it for the long haul? Are they here for the right reasons? What are they here for? What do they want from me? You shouldn't have to question those things when it comes to your divine counterpart. You know, everything should just be, it's like a pure energy between the two of you. The only time it ever gets tainted is when they allow for themselves to be controlled by outside interference, because then that plays a role in blocking whatever could have happened with y'all. You know, Ace of Cups, this person wants this new love to happen, or this renewal of love, but they have to be able to make their own decisions. Ten of Swords could also be, you know, that abrupt ending that they need to go ahead and have. Let's see, Five of Wands, whatever was causing outside interference, if it has not ended yet, then how can the two of you come into union? Hence why the Lovers is in the challenge, you know. That's the difficulty here. Wanting to come into union with my person, but knowing that if I haven't made certain moves yet, it's still not possible. So I want to reconcile, but if karmic is still present, or if whatever these codependent, unhealthy attachments are still present, then how is that going to work? Okay. So let us see. The Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Okay. Nine of Pentacles and the Emperor. Yeah, see, it's something about this person feeling like you have a lot. You know, you can do a lot for yourself, and I'm used to being able to do things for people, and that just works. This is not going to work with you. You know, no amount of money that I spend on you is going to be like, oh, yep, that's, you know, so you can treat me however. No, I have to treat you a certain type of way in order to be close to you, in order to, you know, deal with you. But they feel so abundant just from being connected to you, just from having this love shared between the two of you. They never felt so, I'm hearing alive, as cliche as it sounds. They never felt so alive, okay, the Lovers. That's because love and life is God, okay? So this person feels like they're connected to God. The Moon, the Three of Swords. They're hiding their heartache. Two of you being separated, or two of you not speaking, or whatever distance may exist between the two of you at the time. They don't like it. Seven of Cups, keep fantasizing about you, daydreaming about you. Four of Pentacles, again, wondering when you're going to put the guard down, or when you're going to stop holding back. The Chariot. Yeah, let's progress. Let's level up. Six of Cups is memories. The Knight of Wands, action. The memories that they have of you make them want to take this action. Five of Wands, outside interference and blocks. The Hermit. So see, it's like because of the Five of Wands energy, you could have ghosted. That could be what that ghost situation is as well. Like you just don't like dealing with drama, nonsense, extras. Okay. We have the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Swords. This reading was done by me, but it featured my tummy. It's rumbled several times, right? The King of Coins. Okay, yeah. You want to be someone you can trust. Six of Cups. They come in with pure intentions. That's what I'm getting. The Sun card. Simply because of how happy you make them, and they want to make you that happy. Six of Cups. And this person keeps having memories come back from a previous lifetime. Five of Pentacles and the Star. So their prayer is that you let them back in, or that you stop being so distant. Whichever one it is. King of Wands, like I said, they're going to have to take action. Be bold, be courageous. Your heart's broken. Well, let's act like your heart is broken without your feminine and make it right. Okay. Yeah. It's like you blocked it out to keep your peace, but unblocking them or letting them back in will help them keep theirs. But like they have to make certain adjustments in order for y'all to come together. Ten of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Okay. So let us see. The Sun. Yeah. It's like I want to be in my happy place. Page of Cups. They want to reconcile. Ace of Pentacles, my engagement ring. So yeah, I feel like that's an abrupt ending. Something's going to end. 3 of Wands. If it hasn't already in the very near future, so that this person can come towards you for this new beginning, this fresh start. That's what they want. Okay. That is what they want. Let us see. It says, in it to win it. Okay, long-term intentions. They're invested. Okay. We have isolation, lonely. There is a tendency to push people away by isolating yourself from uncomfortable situations. Look into new ways to break down the walls, to create better ways to connect with others. Don't keep your light to yourself. Open up to share it. So Spirit is saying, don't isolate yourself from your person. Okay, I feel like you're already a hermit. Okay, you're already a hermit, whoever I'm talking to. Now you got the nerve to be isolating yourself from your love. Really? That was the only person you was probably talking to. And now you ain't talking to no damn body. Okay? We have partnerships, support. You are being guided to reach out to form partnerships and alliances to expand your vision and perspective. I'm shaking my head. Take this time to see who comes into your life that is offering to assist with your endeavors. Asking for help often leads to accomplishing your goals more quickly. Okay? Oh yeah, notice the Emperor and the Empress both here. I ain't even call it out. Hey y'all. Both of y'all on the board. Speaking of partnerships. King and Queen of Pentacles. King, Queen of Cups. Okay. Awakening, expansion. You have been receiving messages that it's time for your soul to expand beyond a 3D vision. You are an old soul that is here to do many great things. You have come to realize this through doing the hard work and merging with your higher self. There is no going back, so enjoy this new way of being by having acceptance and inner peace moving forward. Okay. So yeah, I feel like you and your person, you know, like I feel like you're reawakening or ascending and your person is going through an awakening. Okay, good news, positive energy. Your prayers have been heard. Good news is on the way. The universe wants you to have expectancy of positive outcomes in your life. You have the power to manifest what you desire of your highest good by co-creating with Source. Now it's time to celebrate. Okay? And the underlying energy here, denial, deception. Somebody could have been, like I said, trying to deny something for a while because of the energy that was around them, and then they just couldn't deny it. Okay? I always knew there was something different about you. Says there's a situation that you are refusing to see clearly. Living in denial can create false scenarios to see things that are not accurate. Have the courage and discernment to dig deep into the truth of the situation. Okay. So, yep. I feel like once they do a little bit of digging, okay, you see heart opening, listen. Okay, that's when their heart starts expanding. They realize, okay, it's time for a new beginning. I have to release this old conditioning that, you know, feels like it's okay to have certain connections or it's okay to be a certain way, because then that attracts certain connections and repels other ones. And if I want a divine feminine, my divine feminine in my life, then I have to move a certain way. I have to move like the Emperor in the upright. Okay. So those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and Harry.